So let's talk Galaxy S24 Ultra and some early upgrades. An early upgrade to me is anything within 2 years. If you bought your flagship device within the last 2 years and you're trading it in, that to me is an early upgrade. And while there are some compelling reasons, and a lot of you did in the comment section tell me that you took the $750 offer and you traded in your S23 Ultra, there are some reasons why you do so. Most of them overlap, but I really wanted to focus today on the S22 Ultra because I think that is the sweet spot if you're looking to trade in your device. Link in the description does help the channel if you want to pre-order and you save an extra $50. So go ahead and get yourself a little extra money off. Last year, I didn't recommend the upgrade year over year for good reason. Relatively similar design. Performance was going to be where it was. Yes, there's a significantly better battery life on the S23 Ultra versus the S22 Ultra. Absolutely. But I didn't think it was compelling enough with the trade-in offer to go ahead and get rid of your S22 Ultra in favor of an S23 Ultra. Now, while you're still getting all the premium performance, you're getting a nice flagship device, you're getting a great build quality, you're getting the newest design. There's plenty of reasons why you'd hang on to your S22 Ultra, and they're still performing well and all the rest of it. But there are three main reasons to me why you'd consider going ahead and trading up to an S24 Ultra this year, where in previous years, I might not have recommended that. Number one is the economics of it. $650 they're offering for the S22 Ultra. I was shocked by that. In fact, when I went ahead and did my pre-order, I review the devices. I'm on YouTube. It's a little different situation for me. I wouldn't normally be trading in my S23 Ultra for the $750. However, I did it thinking that would be far and away the best offer, but it wasn't. I probably should have traded in this for the $650 and then dealt with the difference. So what Samsung is essentially doing, you used it for 2 years, you get 50% back, you get your $650 back, and you reset the clock on a lot of things. The first one is the support. You got 2 years of support left over here. You're going to get 7 now. That does a lot of different things. Number one, it preserves the resale value. Let's say 2-3 years down the line, Samsung isn't offering some fantastic deal on the S27 Ultra, whatever the number happens to be at the time. You're still going to be selling a phone that has 4 years of support left. So if you go on the secondary market, if you go on eBay, you go wherever else, you're going to get a lot higher resale value like the Apple devices and iPhones have enjoyed for the last however many years because of their long support cycles. That's what you're going to be enjoying on your S24 Ultra. So while the S22 is going to continue to depreciate and fall out of support, you're still going to have that strong support and high resale value in an S24 Ultra, and Samsung's letting you do it for 50% back on the S22 Ultra. So you cut that price down to about $650, $550. You use the link, maybe you get an extra $50 off, whatever it is, and you can upgrade for that, and you get the full 7 years of support. I'm not really that worried about the performance stuff. If you notice, I really focus on that first. To me, it's the money. Then next is the support, and that's the third thing, which is big that we'll talk about. But the performance is going to be there. Yes, UFS storage, the 4.0, is important on the S24 Ultra. That's a big upgrade. It'll be really snappy. Yes, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is an important upgrade with the AI stuff, but I have full confidence that the AI stuff is going to trickle down. You might have to pay for it. Samsung might make you shell out for it, but you're going to get that. I wouldn't be worried about that. That's going to come down to your S22 Ultra. It really comes down to these things that we're talking about. So don't think I'm ignoring the upgraded spec and all the rest of it and the anti-glare and the different design. It's all really nice, but that's not why you dump a perfectly good flagship from 2 years ago you spent good money on that's still running well. Those aren't compelling enough reasons, a minor refresh on the design or some of the AI stuff that's going to be coming down to my device anyway, or performance when I'm still getting pretty darn good performance out of my device anyway. Those aren't really compelling reasons. The compelling reasons are, number one, the economics of it, number two, the support, and then number three, the battery life. This is why, when I did the video last year comparing the S23 Ultra to the S22 Ultra, I said if you wanted to upgrade, if there was one reason why you'd absolutely go ahead and give in, it's because of the battery life. And you're going to see an even more dramatic increase in the battery improvement between the S22 Ultra and the S24 Ultra. The battery, for whatever reason, now some people did. I'm not going to say that this was horrible on battery life because it still got you over 5.5, 6 hours. But some people got some outsized battery life. I don't know if it had to do with 5G. I don't know if it had to do with the suite of apps that you're using, a combination of what you got running in the background. I never got the performance that other people got. And I know a lot of other people were in the same boat because that was the main complaint I saw a lot of the times about the S22 Ultra was the battery life. just not up to where you'd want it to be for as large of a cell as it is for the amount of money that you're paying. So if that's something that kind of irked you on your S22 Ultra, if you're now coming in at 5.5 hours of screen on time, the upgrade to the S24 Ultra is going to buy you that extra 2.5 hours, which in a long work day, if you want it for your entire work day, if you want it to last into your evening, if you don't want to have to worry about topping off, we're not exactly talking about 100-watt charging here. 80-watt charging, whatever it is. We saw with the OnePlus 12 that's going to be here next month. That's a reason why you'd want to go ahead and upgrade this device and take that offer. Grab that $650 and say, you know what? Okay, let's reset this. You get the extra warranty. You get another year of the manufacturer's warranty in addition to the support. So there's some reasons why that you'd go ahead and do that early upgrade. I know a lot of people, I read the comments all the time, still using the S22 Ultras, still love them. Not saying it's a bad device by any means. Not saying the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 is a slouch. It's not. It's a really good processor. It's really fast. It's got everything you're going to want. You're still playing games at high levels and high resolutions and all the rest of it on this device. It's still a gorgeous Samsung display. There's no problem with that. You got the S Pen. You got the modern design on it. You got a great camera system that gets all the, everybody talks about the AI stuff and whatever, but as One UI updates, One UI 6 on this is running pretty well. So you get the camera upgrades, you get the software experience, you get a lot of the stuff that you'd expect from this device, and the software support for another 2 years. No one's saying that under normal circumstances you shouldn't absolutely be. If you weren't getting $650, let's frame it that way. That's why I started with the $650. If you weren't getting $650, and that's why I'm doing this video now, because normally, we're going to have the full comparison of the S24 Ultra when it arrives versus the S22 Ultra. We're going to do the pound for pound, spec for spec stuff. However, once the 31st hits and the S24 releases, those offers might turn into a pumpkin. You never know with Samsung. They might still offer the free storage upgrade, but they're not offering the promotional stuff. They come and go. Sometimes they'll bring back the promotional trade-in offers, but sometimes they'll go away. You never really know with that. So I want you to be careful and at least have this conversation now so you can sit there and say, well, at least I'll take advantage of that. Because without that $650, this isn't a conversation. You're not trading this in. But to get 50% back makes a lot of sense. And then you look at the other upgrades that you get and the battery life and the things that actually are significant to the user experience, then we're talking about something that you might want to do and take advantage of. So that's really why we're having this conversation right now as opposed to when the S24 Ultra comes in, because Samsung in the past few years has been really goofy with the trade-ins. They'll have good trade-in offers, they'll have bad trade-in offers, they'll have temporary trade-in offers. So I don't really trust them past the 31st when it releases to go ahead and still be offering that $650 on this guy here. So if you're thinking about it, if you have an S22 Ultra and you're still zipping along and you're happy and whatever, don't ignore it. Don't worry about it. Come back next year. Hope that maybe they're doing $500, $550 like they did for the S21 Ultra, and you could really take advantage then. No one's saying this is your last chance to jump ship, because it's not. I really don't think so. If they were offering $400 for the Note 9, now they throw some duds in there. I think it was whether the Fold 4 or the Fold 5, I think it was the Fold 4, that they really threw some dud trade-in offers there. So that's possible, but I think they learned their lesson. So, if you want $550 for this next year, yeah, go ahead. But I think if you're looking at it and you're frustrated with battery life and you want that extra support and you want the latest and greatest right now, I think the upgrade from the S22 Ultra is not that bad of an idea, especially when you're talking about an early upgrade. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.